Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anil, and in this Laravel video tutorial we will learn that what is resource and how we can use our APIs with the resource in Laravel. So these are the points of the video, and after that we will jump on the example. Our first question is what is resource and how we can make it. Then we will make a route for the resource, and we will just add some code and make some API example also, and then we will test these APIs. And at the last I will ask you a question. You can attempt this question in the comment box if you want. So our first question is what is resources in Laravel. So resource basically reduce your work, and you can save the lots of time. So, what actually it will do, it will just create some functions inside the controller automatically. So let's say you just want to create a CURD operation. So you want to get a list from the data, and you want to just save data, you want to update data, you want to delete data, right? In these 4 or 5 functions, what actually a resource do, it will automatically create some functions, and you just need to create only one route for all these functions, right? So let me show you example so that you can relate it, and after that we will make an example. So in this previous videos we just created these 4 or 5 functions so that we can perform the options like for add and for update, for delete, search and save. But with the resource you need only one route, right? And we also created these functions like add function, update function, delete function, search function, these kind of functions. These functions are also created by the resources. We don't need to create manually. Yes, these function will be blank here. We need to write this code at least, but you will find that there a blank function, so you can save the lots of time, right? So now let's see it with the example. So first of all I am just going to jump on a command line, and let's write here a controller with the resource. So just write here php artisan make controller, your controller name, let's say my controller name is member controller. So just write here member controller. Okay, let me just correct the spell of it, member controller, and at the last just put here minus minus resource. Hit enter and your controller is created. And now you will see that in the previous time when we just created our controllers, they have the blank only one class. Now you can see that we have some functions with some command line also, like index function for display the data, create function for create a new resource, and you can see there's a store for newly created storage, and show data, display the specific results and all, right? So these functions are already created with the resource. So now what we need to do, we just need to one route for all these store. So just write here route, and method name is resource, or you can just put here API resource also, API resource, and let's put any route. So let's say my route name is member, and my class name is also member controller. So let's import it, right, and just use it like this, and we don't need to define any function and or like the previous URLs, so it will really save our time, right? So now let's just go to the member controller, and first of all let's say we just want to call this index function, and because this is a blank, so let's return some data here like result data list or something. You can put whatever you want to put, right? So now let's go to the postman and just select here get. Why we select the get? Because for the index we will just select the listing, and for getting the listing we always use the get method, right? And just put here local storage, this is our root URL, and just add here member. Why we adding the member here? Because in the api.php we defined a member here. So, and here you can see that we got the data result. So this is a static result basically. So let's create a model also. so that we can connect it with the database. So just write here php artisan make model, and my model name is basically member, because my database table name is members, right? And now let's import this model inside the member controller, use, and this is here, right, member controller. So just use app models and members, right, basically member, not members, and just simply put here member all, and you will see that we are able to fetch the data from the database now. So we get the two result with the Anil and Sam, and here you can see that we have only two users, Anil and the Sam. So now you can see that how much time we can save. We just need to write here one line for that, for getting the data. Yes, if you want to create the data and store the data, then you need to just add some more code. These codes are, I already told you in the previous video. If you want to see that how we can just update and add the data and delete the data, link is given in the description box for the old videos. And bye bye for a moment, and if you have any queries you can ask me in the comment box. So it's time to my question. So I have a two question in this video. One, can we use these resources like we are using here in this video with the APIs? Can we use these resources to the HTML forms also? And my second question is, can we generate model also with the resource? So here you can see that we just generated the resource with the member controller, right? So is it possible that we can create the controller, model and resource at a single time, right? If yes, please comment me, and if not, then still comment me and tell me the answer with the reason also. So God bless you. Bye bye.